How you doing? It's Adam McInnis. I'm here at Music Industry Contact, and today we'll be doing an in-depth breakdown of TXT song called Frost. For everyone who's been out here supporting the channel, I just want to say thank you so much. So if you are new to this channel or if you just like this kind of content, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so we can keep our algorithm going strong, because we're going to have a really great new year with tons of awesome content coming. So just stay tuned. If you want to support our channel, please go ahead over to Patreon, because we're not allowed to monetize this channel due to the fact that we're using other people's songs to give you breakdowns. With that being said, let's head right into it with TXT song called Frost. Beautiful cinematography. Ooh.
I'm so shocked. 봄이 와도 없어 뒤에도 온기 창밖에 날카로운 바늘이 또 담아 하얀 숨결 like icy 흔적 없이 거닐는 네 벽돌빛 Stuck in my heart 커진 구멍 왜 이리 쌓인 듯 작은 소문 잠시 된 영혼 난 hollowed out 또다시 날 부르는 voices I'm in chaos now 이름에 이끌려 혼란 속나 Really lost my mind Really lost it Hit me up voices 모르겠어 why 내 운명은 what 뭘까 정답 정말 Really lost my mind Really lost it.
All right, before we go into the chorus or the main section, let's start breaking down these other ones. Already I can tell this song is different from some of the other songs that I've broken down. It's very, very unique. So let's start off right when the music starts to come in and see what they're doing. Okay, so this intro sound right here.
I'm so shocked.
Like that vocal, I'm so shocked. It's so interesting. You're like, what's going on here? And then we have a build up. So we have the first dun, 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 I'm so shocked, to build up tension. All right, that's the whole point of this. And then you start to hear other sounds start to reinforce the tension before we go into the verse. The reason that most producers do this is think of it in a sense of chapters, where you show one chapter is the intro. So din, 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 and the vocal tells you how the intro, the chapter is, I'm so shocked, or something unique. And then when it goes to the next chapter, it completely changes. And we're going to hear that when the bass and the percussion start to come in with the lead vocal of the verse. So see the risers, the clapping and the risers, that's the build up tension.
I'm so shocked.
Left turn. Now the bass. If you're listening to the high, I forget what you would call this kind of percussion. It's not a ride, or it's not a hat, but it's like the ding ding dings. What they're doing is they're actually pitching them up, down, like they're usually using pitch shifts. So one might be a couple cents or a couple semitones up, some might be a semitone down. They're playing around with it, so it has this weird kind of ding 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 ding, while the bass is like doom doom doom. So we have this high sound and this low sound. So think about the frequency, and then we have the vocal going through the middle, which gives it this fullness without using a lot of instruments. So for the producers out there, this is a good way of being really simple, being unique, but then also creating a full sonic soundscape that you can then build into other things, because you still have space to add synths or to add changes or things, but just these 2 or 3 instruments make it sound pretty full. So check it out. See the haze in the background? Now the bass changes. No drums. The build tension. get the claps to build up feeling. Riser. And then there's a pause moment. This is real tension here. Because you're thinking what's going to happen next. That's what I'm thinking. And the percussion the same, but the vocal now takes up to a higher register. That hi-hat and the haze in the background. So let's break down the vocals here. That it kind of reminds me of "This is my destination, this is my last resort, complication, no breathing, don't give a damn." I forget what song that was from. I don't know, is that Linkin Park or something? But there's moments of that reminiscing to me. But let's look at the structure of it. For anyone who's watching my channel, hopefully by now you know what power of threes are, you know what 2x2s are. If you're not unsure what I just said, you can pick up our Golden Ear Dictionary. We talk about this. This is how you break down the verbiage that's used in production and songwriting at a high level. We're talking about like maybe 1% of people in the world who create songs even know what I'm mentioning. Even other people who might even have hits hear what I just said, and they're like, what is he talking about? Power of three, 2x2. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we listen to this chorus one more time. So the melody is so we're taking the same melodic phrasing. That's one. That's two. That's three. So that's a power of three. Whenever you take the same melody and use it in a very similar fashion within an 8-bar, let's say, quadrant. So a power of three can be used a couple different ways. And let me give you a quick example. I could do so I still use it 3 times. I just changed the middle one, right? So it's about if you could do 3 in a row, or you can do 3 in total, but within this 4 or 8-bar section. That's kind of what I mean by power of three. Now a 2x2 would sound like this. Because then I changed the back half by 2 completely different melodies that repeated. So the first part of it was so that's a 2x2. You're going to hear a lot of that in hit songs, especially in K-pop. They're all over the place. All right. So that being said, that's the melodic structure. It's cool. One thing I'll say about these vocalists, because I've done a lot of K-pop songs, I haven't heard anyone that sounds like this. Now, I'm not saying I love the vocalist. I'm in between, actually. It's kind of one of those things where you go, it's so unique that it's just artistic. I don't know if I love it, if I hate it, I don't know. But I think that's what art is, right? You sometimes don't know what you feel. But I think it's cool. And I think that's, for me, that's where I always want to get to, is a place where I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like that. It's different. So let's keep listening. Oh, like that when he went, that's high. Listen to that. Right, not there. Here. Not there. Here. That. That's crazy. That note. That's up there. That's like a full C. If he sang that full voice. All right, this is for all the golden ears out there. I want you to hear that there's actually 2 vocals going on. There's the lead going, da, 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 da. That's the lead, but in the lower one, it's going, da, 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 da. If you can hear the low vocal, you're building your golden ear. Okay, so I'm gonna play it again. Try listen for the low one. Tension again. If if you can hear that lower vocal, which sounds to me like they took the lead and they put a thing called altar boy on it, which just drops it down an octave. But if you can hear that da 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 da, then your ear is definitely growing, and hopefully this channel is helping, or you have a naturally great ear. But that's really special when you can get to that place where you can hear what I would call the fragrance of sounds. It's not the potent part, it's the fragrance that kind of comes off and lingers. Here's the haze again. This video is wild too. This kind of feels like the video games. Oh, that was dope. The winds. Really lost my mind. Really lost it. All right, I'm going to back this up just a little bit because there's a lot of things happening in the background of that little pre-chorusy section. And it comes from a vocal that's kind of monotonous. All right, so I'm going to point it out. So right here. Get that it's almost like really lost my mind, but it's not doing a bunch of different notes. It's kind of just pushing behind everything. And then it comes together here. Really lost my mind. Really lost it. Listen to how when it first went to that part, it went like they almost vocal chopped it. Check this out. Listen to that backbeat. Oh, that was dope. The hi-hats. Oh, that was a cool little pause. All right, so let's break this little part down because this is cool. I like this song. All right, so let's check out the hi-hats. All right, let's listen to the way it's flowing with the little break they did and the little snare rolls they went to pull back, and I'll point them out as we're going. So watch. Listen to the hi-hat, the backbeat, that thing, and this little drum fill. That was crazy. Great production, whoever did this. Nice. Is that the end of the video? There's always something a little bit more. And that hooks, that's where they did it. Okay, so that that's the vocal hook. So they were subliminally playing that throughout the whole song, which makes that hook so much stronger. So clever. So clever. So if you really think of this like a movie, they have the intro where they gave you a teaser of what the main hook was. So right from the beginning, it was so we heard it, but we didn't know what it was yet. Then they did in the vocal. So that's the hook, the main melodic section. Then they bring it back at the end. So it has a nice little book ending, like a nice chapter. That was really clever. Cool. All right, let me wrap this one up. Jeez. I mean, the level of cinematography in these videos is completely another world. Like, I would love to do a music video with our band with a director from a K-pop video. That would, to me, that would be something really, really interesting and special. I'd be really excited to do something like that. And I'm trying to only focus on projects I'm really excited about. My whole New Year's resolution is to only work on projects that I'm really excited about, which sometimes the music industry is kind of hard because you might want to work with someone, but there's 1,000 people trying to work with them. So you can't. So you find artists that you feel you connect with. And then sometimes people just want to hire you to give them great songs. So you kind of have to pick and choose. But my New Year's resolution is to work with artists that truly inspire me and to work on my band's project. So if you heard in the beginning of the intro, there's that little video intro, and that's our band. So that's me singing on the intro. And if you want to hear more of our band's music, please check it out. It's in the description below. We've had our song featured on Netflix's show Lucifer, on a TV show on HBO called Hard Knocks. And next year, or this year, 2022, is the first time that we're releasing songs once a month. So if you check out our band, Sons of Legion, we will be releasing music once a month. So you get to really hear what we've been working on over the last 2 years. And I'm really excited about that because there's some really, really, really great songs in there. All right, that being said, hope you like this breakdown. The thing I'll talk about this, I guess from my professional opinion, the production is really cool. The vocals is really cool. The melodies are really great in this song. The only thing I can say, the reason why I don't know if it's going to take off worldwide, let's say, like some other songs do from different K-pop groups, is the fact that I don't know all of the vocals in the chorus. Usually there's a main part that everyone can understand worldwide, no matter what language they speak. And that's why I think artists like Blackpink and even like aespa and BTS, they'll use lyrics or parts where it doesn't matter what language you speak, you can sing along to a good 50% of the chorus. And that's the big part of the song. When you don't have that, it makes it harder for people who don't know the language to be able to sing along. So that's the only thing I'm going to say about the song. Other than that, I think it's really cool. And it probably works really good when they play this live. All right, that being said, my name is Adam McInnis here from Music Industry Contact. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what you think. Tell me what songs you want to see broken down. And if you want to be the person or people who help me pick the songs, that's all for our fans and our supporters on Patreon. So please please head over there and support us on the channel if you can. That being said, I'll see you soon. Have a great new year and be well, everyone.
Give me some of that power.